everybody. Today we got something special for you. And my name is Miles Moxley. This is DevilRayHandlebars.com. And today we're going to introduce you to the new Devil Ray mid-side fins. And when you get these in the box, you'll have your 1/4 hardware with your nuts and bolts. And you're going to have a white chalk marker along with some of our cool stickers. And the things that you need to provide when you go to install: get you some thread blocker glue, get you an 11mm wrench, you want a 3/16 Allen, a drill, and a stubbed off drill bit, 5/16. Okay, the reason why you want this one is because it's short, and the shorter it is, the less likely you're going to damage anything on your Riker. All right, so let's get this install and let's get going. Let's begin with this new Devil Ray mid-side fin install. Now, the most important thing is this white chalk marker, and the reason why I use them is because it's black and it's easy to mark your hole. Also, it's easy to smudge off. It will come off with just soap and water. Okay, your black ones you won't be able to see as much. So we're going to install it right here on this side panel, and I line it up where I want to put it, and then I mark my hole. Then I take my drill after I mark them, and I drill all my holes out. As you can tell, this thing don't go in very far, right? And it won't go so far in that it damages electrical components and stuff that are hidden behind these things. Okay, you always want to check for that first, but always get a snubbed off drill bit. All you have to do is cut it with a grinding wheel and smooth it up a little bit, and you're good. And usually I do mine maybe 2 inches tops. That way you have an inch in and almost an inch out. It's probably more like 3/4. Okay, so once you get all of your holes drilled, what I usually do is I try to put all my nuts and bolts in at once, and then I go in from the bottom where I can see my first 2 holes line up, and then go to the top, and then I line my holes up there, and that way, one, I already have a test fit and I know that it's gonna work for me. Then you get your 1/4 nuts along with your washers, and then you start putting them on. We here at DevilRay.com, we try our hardest to make sure that you can install everything on here that you see as easy as I could possibly imagine. And the reason is because everything that they do out there, they make it as hard as possible. I do believe, I really do. I think you have to use 50 wrenches and 50 everything, but everything here at Devil Ray is 1/4 by 3/4. So after you have your nuts in there, or your bolts, sorry, you put your washer and your nut in there, and I try to put them both together, and I start at the bottom. Now behind this panel, I know I can't film it, but there's a foam piece in there that they use for sound reduction or whatever, but it's not hard to put these on. You just feel your way around the foam and install them. The bottom 2, of course, are the easiest because it's easiest to get to, and I just finger tight them, and then I work my way up. And you put these on, take 2 fingers like this, put them down here, and you feel for the nut, and then slide your bolt through. It helps hold that washer in place until you can get the nut on it. Same thing, I use 2 fingers, feel my way down to where I need it to go, and then hand turn it. That way I know it's on there. And then last but not least, again, I use 2 fingers. This one's a little tight, but it's not impossible. You just have to have a little patience. If anything, creating Devil Ray and our products, it has taught me that. Patience. You have to have a little bit. Then you take your 3/16 Allen. I usually start at the top, wherever I left off at. That way I can work my way right back out of here. I found also through life, anything I work on, I try to do the hardest part first. That way you ain't got nothing to worry about. It's over. You ain't gotta sweat the small stuff. Tighten it down. Take your 11 mil, reach up in there, and you'll feel it once it locks in. Tighten it up. All right. Then you're going to take your 11 mil and go in here like this, almost straight up and down, and you'll feel that nut back there as it gets on there. Tighten it down. And 2 more to go. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Your new Devil Ray mid-side fins. Enjoy.